Hey family, welcome back to the channel. It's Tadiro here. I hope that wherever you're tuning in from, you're having an amazing day. I was reading and still am reading the book of Daniel, and I am fascinated with the story of the king, right? And how he had gone on all his life believing in his own power, in his own strength. And he believed that the kingdom that he built and all the success that he acquired, that it was due to his own power, to his own strength, to his own understanding. And until God has to basically humble him, right, through the dreams that he was showing him. And this is what God does. He gives us gifts every single day, whether it's in the form of a job, in the form of friendships, in the form of dreams, in the form of revelations, however they may occur, right? This is God basically revealing himself to us and giving us a taste of him every single time. And when the king was basically about to be humbled, God served him a piece of humble pie of another level. And the king still didn't want to acknowledge, right? Because he had gone on believing that everything he had was due to his own efforts, right? Even when God sent Daniel to interpret his dreams for him, he stood watching his kingdom and he said, and this is in Daniel chapter 4, verses 28, and he says, "Is this not the great Babylon I have built as the royal residence by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty?" My majesty referring to himself. And God was basically saying that I'm going to put you through a wilderness season where I'm going to strip you of every single thing that I've given you until you acknowledge that I am God and I will give whatever I want to give to whomever I want to give it to at whatever time I choose to give it to them, right? And this is what God was saying, like, I need to humble you. I need to remind you of who I am. And every single thing that God told the king he was going to go through, he went through, because God is a man of his word, right? He's not a man that he should lie. He sticks to what he says. He says what he means and means what he says. So when he told the king, I'm going to put you through this and you're going to learn, and at the end of the time that I have appointed you to learn the lesson, you will have learned what I want you to learn, and you will acknowledge that I am mighty and my dominion is an eternal dominion and my kingdom endures for generation to generation. How does this apply to us, to you and me? We need to realize that every good gift comes from God. Every single thing that we have, even in moments where we went without something and we prayed for it and then we got it, it wasn't due to our own strength. It was through the mercy and the kindness of God, because he decided to give it to you. He decided to give it to me, right? So we must always remain humble and always give thanks to God for the gifts that he gives to us on a daily basis. That's why when we wake up, we need to be grateful for the new day, because it is a gift from God. When we have work, it's a gift from God. When we have family and friends, it's a gift from God. Therefore, we need to remain thankful. And as God commanded that the king acknowledge that he is the Most High God and he is sovereign in all kingdoms on earth, he gives to anyone he wishes. And let us keep that in mind as we walk about our day, as we receive more things from God. Let us remember that it is from him and not due to our own strength. And therefore, we need to care and manage what God gives us with holiness, with gratitude, and with open arms. We need to share the goodness that God shares with us. Yeah. So that is just a word I wanted to share with you. I pray that this word has opened up your perspective to your day-to-day life, right? And our relationship with God. So thank you for listening. Until the next video, take care.